In a previous video, I showed you how the power market simulator can handle supply curves and demand curves in different price areas. In this video, I will show you how you can build new power plants and new transmission lines in the power market simulator, and how you also can change the demand in different time areas, and how all these changes will affect the power market.
As said before, in this course you must use the power market simulator as a tool to gain hands-on experience with the electricity market. And in this specific video here, you will learn how you can see the system price in different price areas, and you will be able to install new power units and transmission lines between different areas, and you will also be able to change electricity consumption in the different areas. And finally, you must know how this type of decisions will affect the power market. We are back at the demo version of the power market simulator, and we have decided what kind of hour we're calculating, the season and the day type. And now I'll show you how to calculate the system price. So I click on the three areas and I want to know the system price. And I calculate here the system price. And as you can see here, the system price is just a merit order of all the power plants in the areas. So here I don't take into consideration the transmission capacities between the different areas. So I say, if I had an unlimited transmission capacity, it would be these units here that would be turned on, and this unit would run at part load, and this unit would be closed down. This here would be the marginal unit, and it is the marginal unit that will define the system price in the area. I just turn off the system price here. And now I will show you how to build a new power unit in an area. If we, for instance, take here, I right click on Ventimolar 1 here, and I want to build, for instance, a nuclear power plant in this area. I go here and I'm a producer. I say I will establish a power plant. I define it as a boiling water reactor. Choose the area, it's in VE1. Choose fuel, it is nuclear power. And I choose that it is a boiling water reactor. And I say it is commissioned in the year 2000. I put the capacity 1000 megawatt here. Choose the color red because I want to know see the unit here. And here you can see, here I have the unit. And you can say, okay, the capacity here is only 900. And I built a unit of 1000. The reason for that is that the availability here of the power plants here is 90%, with a 90% availability and capacity of 1000 megawatt. The capacity of this new unit here will be 900. And when I built this here, you can see that the supply curve here, the units here will go to the right here, and prices will normally go down. This is the possibility. You can build what kind of units you like here in the different areas. You can also change the capacities of existing lines here, but I'm not showing you that. You can also go here and say now, in this case here, there's no interconnection between the different price areas. You can see here, there are no interconnections. But you can say, now I want to build a unit interconnector. Before I do that, I will just do a quick calculation here, and you can see the prices, they are not the same in all areas because they are islands. Each of these areas are island areas. Now I establish a transmission line between VE1 and VE2. I say the capacity of this would be 300 megawatts, for instance. The one way and the other way, I call it VE1, VE2. I say the start year is 2000, and I add the connection. Now you can see I added a connection of 300 megawatt. Then I do another quick calculation here, and now I can see here, if I look here, I can see that in VE1, this here is the demand in VE1, and this here is the production. So I produce more than my own demand because I am exporting to VE2. If I click on this here, show result, you can see the production is 2,193 and the consumption is 1,893. And the difference here is the 300 megawatt we are exporting to VE2. If I say, okay, now I want to have a higher capacity, I say now I will choose to increase the capacity here between VE1 and VE2 and set it to, for instance, 800 megawatt here. And I'll save that. And then I say now I make a new quick calculation here. Then you can see here, it's still, this unit here is the marginal unit, and we have different prices in the areas because in this area here, although we import, this here is the production, this here is consumption, this here is the marginal cost of the unit here, and it is this 53 euros per megawatt hour. So this is the price here. I have to further increase the capacity. If I want to have the same prices in the two areas, I increase the capacity now to 2,000 megawatt here. Save here, and then I do another quick calculation. And now you can see now we have the same prices. There's no bottleneck between the two areas. Again, if I look here and show results, I can see how much export there is from VE1 to VE2. I'll just turn off this here. By building transmission lines between the different areas, I can change how the market will work. Finally here, I will go and look at the electricity consumption here. And if we look here, if we look here at the VE1 here, you can see that in year 2020, spring, Saturday, between 9 and 10, I say here, year 2000, spring, Saturday, I say the area is VE1. Here, I can see that the demand here is 1993. If I say now I want to increase the demand in this specific hour here to 3,000 megawatt, for instance here, I just go and save this. And then now you can see the demand has increased. And if I then here do a new calculation here, then prices will increase because demand has increased. Applying the market simulator, you can
build new power plants and see how this will affect prices. You can also build transmission lines and see how this will affect prices in the different areas. And you can change the consumption in areas and see how this will affect the power markets. I will recommend you to do some calculations applying the demo version of the Power Market Simulator and change these different parameters and see how the different changes will affect the power markets. This is the end of the video where I explains how you can apply the Power Market Simulator to see how different decisions will affect power market. In the next video, Ulrik will show you some definitions about consumer surplus, producer surplus, and congestion income. See you there.